think I'm gonna wear this out tonight. Hello beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. So it is still summer and it's extremely hot outside, and I am so looking forward to cozy sweaters, some hot chocolate, maybe turning on a fireplace. In Palm Springs, yes, we do have them. But I was inspired to do one of my favorite eye looks, and it involves these beautiful cranberry autumn deep tones, some fuchsias, and other colors that as we transition from summer to fall. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I already have my makeup on just for time's sake. I have my foundation on, I have my brows done because they take me forever, and my primer, obviously. So primer, foundation, and my eyebrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the entire eye look along with some concealer, and then I'll go back and do some bronzer, blush, and give you all the full effect, full enchilada. So here we go. The Tarteist Pro palette. This is what I'm working out of, just so you guys know. And yes, I'm working out of the same palette. I'll probably do like a playlist, because how many of you guys know makeup's expensive? So if you can work out of the same palette and get all these different amazing eye looks, why not? It's gonna save you money and you're gonna get these amazing looks. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Makeup Forever. You guys can see that. Step 1, Skin Equalizer, and I use this on my eyelid. You don't have to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my eye. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go back over my primer with the eyeshadow base. Again, I'm just using one of my current faves. I'll put that in the description below. I am taking my part brush, and you can use your finger as well, if it's easier for you to spread the product. The reason why you want to prime your eyes is because it'll help the color stay longer. It'll give you, you'll be able to see the true pigment. I'm taking it up a little bit to kind of cover my eyebrows. So my eyebrows kind of look cleaned up. And I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do my transition color. I'm gonna start off right with the color Mod. It is this beautiful fuchsia. I'm gonna try to put this up, but it's this one right there. It's really pretty. So this Mod's gonna be my transition color. Again, you want a nice fluffy brush that you can use, and then you can see that color, how pretty this is. So again, you're gonna measure it out. So you're going to take, you can take your brush and just kind of line it up with your eye from the side of your nose, and then that's gonna be where your color is gonna, wanna put your color right there. Because wherever you put your brush first is where you're gonna get the most pigment. And it helps you so that way you don't get outside the line and start bringing your eyes too far out. It just gives you a guide. So you'll see. Woo, look at that. This is what I'm using as my transition color. It probably seems intense, but that's because we're doing a dramatic autumn eye. I'm gonna take mine up because I want you to be able to see it. And turn to this really pink color. It's pretty fuchsia. Ooh. Just line it up with your nose. Ooh. And you're working. I'm gonna try to stay close to that marker. And again, do what works for you. That just helps me stay within the lines and not get crazy. And remember, everyone's eye shape is different. My eyes are a little bit close together, so I want to have the illusion of bringing them out. So I don't put so much right in here. I just kind of stay toward the outside. Again, always looks like a hot mess in the beginning, but don't worry. We will blend it out. I've said this before, before in other videos that I have hooded eyelids, so I have to work my brush further up so that way you can actually see the color. Blend it out. So next what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to go, before I go in with the darker color, I'm going to actually go ahead and do the insides of my eye. And today I'm actually going to use, I love a little sparkle and a little shimmer. I'm sorry guys, I can't get away from it. So I'm going to give you guys two options. I'm going to be using Bare Minerals because I love just the way their loose powders work, the loose eyeshadows. So if you don't want to do the sparkle, I would go with the Chic Nude, which is just a flat matte color. But I love a little shimmer in my everyday eye look. It doesn't look glittery, but I'm going to go ahead and use Bahamas and this one right here. Put that on the inside of my eye. Take my flat brush. I'm actually going to give this brush a little spritz because it'll actually enhance the eyeshadow. So take this water just quickly. I don't know if you can see this, but look how pretty that is. Ooh. So even though these colors are for autumn, I like them all the time. I'm just kind of patting it. That's so pretty. Go back and blend. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is take my other brush because I'm going to go back underneath my eye now and go in with the darker color. And the darker color we're using is Drama, which is right next to Modest in the same color family. So pretty. It's this really dark cranberry color. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go underneath my eyes, starting from the outside, working my way in. Looking up helps me. And just a little trick too, I actually wing it up like this. And then that helps me, you can see a little bit of the darker color, know where to stay. You stay right there when I go back in with a different brush. Just kind of gives it a smokier look. And then again, just a gauge, I'm gonna go up a little bit, wing it up. That way I know where I'm going to skirt my color, my darker color, and kind of guide me where not to go outside of. So I'm going to go back in with the Tarteist palette comes with this. So I love this brush because again, it is dense right here on these areas, but then it has a little tip right there. So that way I can kind of blend it out. It like fades out the color. And go ahead and dip it into the Drama, which I just did underneath. Now remember, I'm going to put this brush right where I left that marker. That's where it's gonna work. Out from. Look at that. Just tapping it on there. And then kind of take that tip. Wing it up. That. Look at the difference. And of course we're going to blend it out, so don't worry. Again, find that marker. And I'm going to blend it out. Little circles. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go back and I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of highlighter on right where the brow bone is I'm gonna go back into the Bahama where we did the inner part. I'm gonna use this flat brush because it's gonna give me more control near my eyebrows since they're already done. Now I'm gonna go and start working on my eyes with the eyeliner. And again, I'm just using my favorite little brush. I'm dipping it in Punk, which is black. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the outside underneath with the side of the brush. And then I'm going to, again, kind of flick it up to create a guide for me. You can see that? That will help me with my eyeliner. You don't have to use black, you can use a dark brown if depending on just kind of your whole look and also maybe your skin tone. This might be too dark for you. Now I'm going to use my favorite Loreal gel. Blackest Black will be in the description. And you guys know what this looks like. If you have your favorite eyeliner, go ahead and use that as well. So now I'm going to go in. You're going to do a small triangle. You're going to work down into a triangle and then you're going to fill it in. There's my triangle. I'll fill that in. Now what I'm going to do is take my mud pencil, my black eyeliner, I'm going to go in and fill inside my eyes. You definitely don't have to do this if you don't feel comfortable putting eyeliner in your eye. It's not in your eyes, but it's right in here where my waterline is. I don't want anybody putting this in your eyeball. Okay, so I'm going to take my black eyeliner and I'm just going to go ahead and smudge the corner on the outside of my eyes. I also went ahead and did my waterline so you can kind of see it inside. Gives it a more dramatic look. Okay, before I go ahead and do the lashes, I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer under my eyes. And I already wiped off any kind of fallout that has happened from all this beautiful makeup. And I am going to go in with my Bye Bye It concealer. And again, ladies, I've talked about this before, I'm going to say it again. If you're young and in your 20s and you can slather on lots of concealer and that works for you, do it. But for people who are older and a little bit wiser, this is what you want to do so you don't get those crazy wrinkles. You're going to take your brush, we're just going to put it right here. Right here. And then so that way you have this lifted look, you're going to take your brush and you're just going to follow right underneath where your eye makeup is. So you don't mess it up, and you can look down, close your eye and swipe up. It creates this really pretty line. Same thing. Do it right here. I just kind of close my eyes and I swipe up. See that? Everything to look lifted. And then you're going to put some right here. It kind of creates a small little triangle. Again, I've said this before. Under your eyes, right here. You guys kind of follow where my nose is at. And just down. And then you can go ahead and blend it out. I'm going to use a beauty blender. I have not got time to add more wrinkles to my face. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and do my lashes. And I'm using the same ones I always use from Ardell. They're the Demi Wispies. That will also be in the description below. I'm doing falsies because again, it just gives a more dramatic look and that's what we're going for. Okay, voila. So my lashes are already on, and I went ahead and curled them as well. I'll do another tutorial or video on how to apply lashes with falsies. I had a really hard time in the beginning of my makeup career and I hated them, but I promise you, the more times you do it, it gets so much easier than sometimes doing mascara. But I'm gonna go ahead and do some mascara on my falsies. I'm just using the Lashtopia Bare Minerals. It'll be in the description. And the reason why you wanna do a little mascara with the falsies is because you can sometimes see your lashes just kind of laying flat, which is why you also wanna curl your lashes when you have falsies on. So I'm just gonna go in, zhuzh it up. Zhuzh might not be a word, but it is to me. I do also want to mention that I went over the lashes again with a little bit of eyeliner. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Okay, so now last I'm just gonna go in and finish my face. Do my fluffy Tarte brush, and I'm gonna do the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil to make my pores look smaller. Swirl it around. I have big pores. And I also have some acne scarring on the side. High school was not good to my skin. Now I'm going to use my favorite Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Brush from It Cosmetics. I'm going to go into my It Cosmetics palette for bronzer. Like this. Now remember, you don't want to go past the part of your eye right here, because then it's going to start looking droopy. You want everything lifted up. So you just follow your lip and follow your line right here, up right here, and then just go right above it. Taking my Tarte brush and going back into my Tarte blush. It's my blush brush, putting it in my blush. Again, I'm gonna stay right here on the outside of your eye, tap, and flip back. Tap, flip back. Highlighter. I've opted for a more lighter highlighter, like my where my brow bone is. It's not the same one, but it's in that same family. On my nose. My lips. Woo. So my face is done. I missed it. With my NYX matte finish spray. And then I'm gonna top off this whole look with Deep Cranberry color. This Deep Cranberry color is from Eyeshadow Beauty, and the color is this. You guys can see it, it'll be in the description. It's a very matte color and I love it. I didn't use a liner, but if you are not used to using this kind of color, go ahead and use a liner to help you so that way you know where not to go. And just, I've been doing this for a long time, and I know some people out there are probably screaming like, no, apply it with a lip brush. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Again, whatever works for you to execute this look, do it. And there it is. See that color? Here are those beautiful plum fuchsias autumn look. Perfect for fall, super dramatic. You can even wear this to a wedding. I've done that before. If the lipstick is too much, then go ahead and do a really pretty like nude color that also has kind of those pink undertones that match your skin color. So thank you for joining me. I hope you loved this video. If you did, give it a good thumbs up and showing your support. Also make sure to subscribe, comment, let me know, if you have any questions on how I got this look. The products I use will be in the description below, but make sure you invite friends to the conversation. And until next time, remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you bring so much to the table. Bye, friends.